no dummy. Lindy names the ventriloquist dummy she finds Slappy. Slappy's kind of ugly, but he's a lot of fun. Lindy's having a great time learning to make Slappy move and talk. But Chris is jealous of all the attention her sister's getting. It's no fair. Why does Lindy have all the luck? Chris decides to get a dummy of her own. She'll show Lindy. Then weird things begin to happen. Nasty things. Evil things. No way a dummy can be causing all this trouble. Or is there?
Greetings, Goosebumps fans, and thank you for joining me for tonight's episode of Goosebumps Overviews, the show where we talk about the good and the bad of the Goosebumps original series. And tonight we're going to get into one of the most popular episodes within the series, book number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. I don't actually own this book, but let's go over the cover. So we gaze at just Slappy here, and to be honest, it's kind of a bore for me. I understand he's glaring into your soul, like he's going to steal your life away. But it's fairly bland for me. Honestly, I like the other two better. And that's saying a lot, considering what the second one is. Personally, the third one's probably my favorite out of the Night of the Living Dummy saga. Oh, geez, it's got to be like Knights at this point, guys. Come on. Night of the Living Dummy is a story I never really read as a kid, and I didn't know much about it until just recently. And damn, this book was really hard for me to find. Surprisingly, it was pretty expensive when I tried looking it up. Well, more than I was willing to pay for it, obviously. I ended up just downloading a PDF. I have to say, honestly, it was pretty good. Kinda wish I read this one rather than the other two first. I might have appreciated them more, or less. Who knows? The story kind of stars a sibling rivalry spectrum, except for the dummies, of course. Twin sisters Lindy and Chrissy Powell are actually okay characters that have some sort of dimension to them, like, well, a little bit. They have a really good connection that drives the plot forward, which is necessary for this. It's more of a psychological story at first, because we don't really know that the dummies are actually alive. It's like a little psychological mind game it's playing in between the girls. And honestly, I think this story could have gotten away with the dummies not being involved at all. But, I think people might have been pissed off considering it's called Night of the Living Dummy. So these two girls have their own dummies, Mr. Wood and Slappy, which became a staple throughout the series, as Slappy has even appeared in the reboot series. The book kind of pulls this Friday the 13th thing, and Slappy's not really a main part of the book. At all, really. The climax was actually pretty interesting. Not too crazy, but the true villain of the book gets the comeuppance in a really great way. And the ending. Well, I like it. I do. But it makes me ask a few questions about, what really happened between the sequels. And I'm glad I would finally get to check this book out, and I'd recommend it if you want to see how the legend started. If I didn't see that Twilight Zone episode that was pretty similar, I might have liked this more. It just kind of feels like a little rehash there, if you know what I'm saying. Overall, I'm gonna have to give this book a 7 out of 10. Mainly because dummies aren't really that scary. They're made of wood. It's wood. They don't seem like that much of a threat to me. Get a match. You're done. They're dead. I know people find dummies creepy, but for the most part, I just don't see them that way. Even as a kid, I never saw dummies frightening. Honestly, just, intricate. Still, even at that age, I think I would be able to deal with this problem appropriately. Get a match. You're done. Dead. Boom. Parents might be like, where'd the dummy go? Well, I don't know. Stolen. Who knows? Crazy shit ain't happening no more. Okay, so that was Night of the Living Dummy. You can already tell some people might be disagreeing with me on this just a little bit, so make sure to put those in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have